Good evening, all. So we have come back with a new topic, and this topic is about life expectancy and the changes of the life stages of a human being. So it's very hard to be able to predict the age of a human being from his look. You might be able to estimate, but you will never be accurate as the documents that have recorded his age from birth to death. So today my talk is about age and the changes of perception of human beings about age. So there are certain ages that people have linked them with different life activities. One of them is the age of 6, where it's the time where you enter your first grade at school. Then the age of 18, when you reach your 18 years old, you become an adult. Your life has changed from a child to adult, and this adult, now you can apply for driving license, you can vote, you can gain so many rights that in so many societies and communities across the globe has given you the acknowledgement and the recognition that by the time you reach 18, you are able to practice your rights, as if the age actually determines the level of awareness and your level of perception and your level of understanding of the world around you and your ability today to take independent decisions. Another important age is the age of retirement, which is 65 in many countries, and a lot of countries are discussing the increase of retirement age to 68, between 67 to 68, which is, or maybe 70, and this is due to the life expectancy. So in general, people lives have increased, and the expected amount of time they can spend on earth has increased. So the life expectancy in Japan is 84 years. The average life expectancy in the United States is 77 years. And I think in so many Arabic countries, it's around 74, 75 years. In terms of religious studies, also there was a focus on age. So in Islam, some people say you have to try to start teaching your kids to pray by the age of 7, and you have to sometime force them to pray by the age of 10, and by the age of 12, 13, or 14, when they become adults, from a biological perspective, and what I think Islam has given the biological understanding of age rather than just recording the number of years that you spend. And I think I can talk about two topics here. The first topic is how the life changes of human beings in terms of age has changed, and what is our perception about them. So I will talk about the age of 18. So the age of, let me say, the age which differentiate between childs and adults, the age which give many human beings their rights. I think I would rather, based on the digital technology that is available today and based on the amount of biodata that is available, I would rather give different personalized age group to different human beings. So not every human being who reached the age of 18 is able to drive. It's highly associated with his behavioral patterns. And in China, for example, I hear there is some kind of a social credit number where different social behavior and social activities is being recorded, and based on that they determine the amount of social responsibility that you possess within you as a human being. And I think this approach is becoming more accurate in terms of giving people rights in terms of their biological and mental changes rather than just counting of years. A second age group that I would like to talk about is the age of retirement, which a lot of people think about it is 65, and I think there is a continuous discussion about increasing the age to the 66, 67, and maybe 68 years. And this is about that the new generation is taking a huge burden on paying for the pension funds and making sure that these pension funds are still going and making sure that the economy is functional in an effective way. So it would be a huge burden for the younger generation. And in terms of health, a lot of people are quite healthy by the age of 65 or by the age of 66, and they can still do work. About their motivation, that's another topic. So it's about, are they still motivated to do work at the age of 66 or at the age of 67 or at the age of 68? And this is maybe something that a lot of people who are reaching this age are thinking about. Now, we talked about the age of retirement and how I am, let me say, supporting the increase of age of retirement. But also, I would think about the change of perception. So a lot of people think that now you should retire by the age of 65, and you should not take care of your health, because by the age of 65 you would just reach that age and you would just do a lot of work in your life, and you will just do whatever you can, and by that time you can rest. And I think this is a wrong idea and has led many people to deteriorate their health condition in a way that either they did not reach the age of 65 healthy, so they could not even live a dynamic, lovely retirement period, and in many cases they become burden on their families and on the economies. So I would argue that these people should have focused on their health from the beginning of their lives, rather than just waiting for the retirement age. This is important that we keep a continuous monitoring of our health across our life, rather than waiting for a particular age to be determined. So we have a comment now from Lin Imad. This is a matter of forever. There will always be the positive and negative range around the life periods. It's true that these people, it's true that we have also some kind of stereotypes and some kind of ageism around different groups. So for example, some people don't like to deal with old people, and some people don't like to deal with young people, and some people say that childs are let me say, dynamic, and they are barbaric, and they can take a lot of things. And a lot of people say that old people are grumpy, they're complaining, they are demanding, they demand a lot of respect sometimes that they don't deserve. And this communication is it will always stay there. It's a generational challenge. It's always a transformation of power, transformation of authority, transformation of contribution between different generation. And it's, by all means, it's not an easy process. It's a process that goes a lot of social feelings, a lot of emotions, and it comes with that. So that's for my response for Lean. So I think the perception about negative and the positive and negative perception about different age groups is about people's original perception. I don't have a vision or a particular way to look at things, how emotions should be, but I always should think that age, or the number of years that you have spent on earth, should not be a determinal factor in deciding your awareness or your knowledge or your position of authority. Rather, it should be an indication along with many other parameters. And just a quick example, it's not necessarily that you should reach 60 to become the president. It's not necessarily that you should reach 30 to become a member of parliament. It's not necessarily that you should reach 18 to vote. It's age is one indicator, but I think we need other indicator that reflect your actual awareness, your actual knowledge, your actual contribution, your actual health. And this can give you a much better understanding of the world around you. That has been said. I think that was my talk for today. Stay healthy. 30s might be the new 20s. So if you are old, think about it this way, you would feel more positive about it. If you are young, think about think about that the teens or 18 is the new 50. So think that by the amount of information that you have when you are 18, yeah, or the amount of technology that you have when you are 18, maybe people did not have it before when they were 50. So always have a positive perception on things, and it's always a communication and a dialogue. But I think one of the key factors that stay healthy along the way, so you live happy in your retirement age, in your childhood age, and also try to improve your emotional intelligence and your communication, so people, you can always have a positive way of dealing with different people from different age groups. That have been said, I would leave you for today, and will wish you a great day, and we'll meet you tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you. Thank you, Lynn. Take care.